With a house mailing, obviously you've already paid for the cost already of the list, so it makes sense you might as well use it. The problem is, me and I'm sure many others find, is it's time consuming, you have to go over it. So what I do, I let Hilite basically deal with that, and they clean up the data, make sure that you're maybe not mailing people that have already bought, because that sometimes upsets customers, plus it's a waste of money as well. And what they do is really just take all that sort of hard work, hassle out of it, come back with a spreadsheet which says, right, this is how many people we're going to mail, these people have gone away, these have deceased, and then, it's much more cost effective to do that, but definitely, advise people to do that and to follow up your clients. I think you've got to keep going back to customers all the time, because it just keeps it fresh. And sometimes even we've had people, and you've looked back and you think, when did they first inquire? It was like 2000, 2002. And they've come back because their circumstances may have changed, even though maybe you've written to them 6, 7 times in the past. They may have lost their job or changed their job, or now they've retired, and all of a sudden they see you with fresh eyes. So definitely, going back to customers, even if they're a little bit older, if you've cleaned up the list, at least you know they're still at the correct address. So it definitely makes sense. We'd never used telemarketing before, partly because we didn't want to do it ourselves, and partly we didn't really trust most people. We didn't want to send it out to some call centre in Bombay or India, because obviously it's my clients and it's the phone number, and you don't know what they're going to get at the other end. We tested it through Hilite, and I was happy, because it was people based in the UK. That was the first thing that I wanted to make sure. And I made it very clear I didn't want this to be a hard sell type of call, so it was an informative call. At the same time, I did also want them to sell as well. As I say, it was only an initial test. We're going to do a little bit more now in the future, but the results, so far have been very, very good. And to be totally honest, there was no risk on my side anyway, because we only paid once sales had come in.